Hello, this is Katie from Crafting Ruby Dreams, and StreamYard is telling me that I'm live. So hopefully you are having a wonderful Saturday if you are here live. I gotta remember my camera's up there. I have a somewhat new setup because I got a new tabletop tripod for my phone. And I think I actually figured out how to get StreamYard to work with my phone sitting right over here and my laptop right here. And I'm really excited because I have a lot of stuff that I would like to show you rather than just holding it up like this and not being able to necessarily get into a whole lot of detail showing like this. I can show it with an overhead camera. So I'm really, really excited for this. It has been over 6 months. I was not expecting, I shouldn't say, I'm not going to say intend, because I had no intentions, but I was not expecting to have been so long from this channel. I don't regret it. I have missed you all, and I'm so happy that so many of you have stuck around and tuned in for the things I have done. I needed the break, and I'm so glad I took it. So we will get into some of that a little later when I do my life update, but we're going to start with the things that I have maybe probably did not need to buy as much as I did, but I did, and I also don't regret that. So we are going to start off with, we're just going to go down the list alphabetically of shops rather than in order, because that that was weird. I was not intending. I did not want to go back and try and start out, okay, when exactly did I order all of these? Because there was one stretch where I was just like ordering something almost every day, which there's a reason why one of the things I bought is going to be used as a spending tracker, because I need to do that. So I am going to start with Archer and Olive. And Archer and Olive had a launch at the end of May, I believe, of their Beyond the Sea collection. So let me go ahead and add, let's see, I want to do this. Yes, I want to do this. So here we have the Archer and Olive, and it was the, if I could, the Beyond the Sea 2024 collection. And so first up is this lovely notepad. This is not a notebook, it is a notepad. This is the A5 size of the blues. And so you can see it's all blue paper. I'm really excited to get down to this one. I don't know if you can see, even with the light, maybe a little bit, that this does, even the blue has the dot grid. So it's more visible on this lighter blue and even lighter blue and the cream. So I do actually have two other notepads from Archer and Olive that I absolutely adore. And I got these when they first launched. And you can see this one, I'm nearly halfway through. I forget what the names of these were. Well, I forget the name of this one. I think it was something like Tutti Frutti. This one, I think, was like Pastel Rainbow or something. So I've really made a very honest attempt to, as Cindy Gunter Baldo would say, llama letters, use my shit. So I made a very strong intention. So I'm almost halfway through this one, and I have at least worked through one color of this one. So I am really excited to add this one to this particular collection. And let's see, let me pop this one open, because these are, you can probably see the differences of the three like creams in each set. So this, I think Tutti Frutti one is probably the lightest, and the next one is the one that is part of the blue collection, and then this one is the creamiest from the Pastel Rainbow. So this is the newest notepad, and again, the blues. And I thought I was going to be able to do this whole thing with my hair down live, but I am it is really hot outside, and I just I'm not I'm not in the mood, so I got to get it up because I'm already starting to sweat. And all right, so next up, if you saw the like not quite short that I did yesterday, that was a copy of a reel from Instagram that I did that I was very, very proud of personally. I also got this 8x8 notebook, and this is the design Meteor Shower. I think in the little short video, I called it Stardust because, as you can see, stars. Well, I guess this is the direction I want. There's no good like orientation to show this one. So, oops, maybe this one, this direction. So here we have the book and then the notepad, and it's all the white and dot grid. And this one, and here's the end papers. Look how shiny they are. And this is 8x8 notebook. I have been I love watching Plan with M on Instagram. She's a friend of mine that she has this book journal, and I just finally, I've had my eye for months on an 8x8 notebook from Archer and Olive to use as a book journal. And then I thought about it some more. For as long as I've been a reader, and I've been a reader all my life, and I've been reading the romance genre for close to 35, almost said 55. I'm not that old. I'm not that old chronologically. I'm not that old as a reader. 35, however, years. And I am not necessarily one for really intense deep thought and journaling. I always hated book reports in school. Like literally, I can count on one hand the number of times I was actually introspective regarding my book reports. Robin, you've been reading. Yeah, you got that. No, I've been reading 35. I've been reading 35, which is still a really long time. But yes, it does seem like it sometimes, with especially how fast things are going, and changing and shifting. But I had the thought this morning that maybe instead of just a book specific reading journal, I can maybe use this as kind of like a weekly recap. If any of you follow Jen Cabrera on Instagram, her handle is I am Jen Cabrera with Jen, one N. She's been doing weekly recaps that she got the idea from somewhere else, but I forget where, of like, what is it? It's like 5 things, and I cannot off the top of my head remember what they are, but it was kind of like a really interesting way to look at reflection and all that stuff that you could do in a fun, creative way. So I need to think some more about how I would actually use this notebook. So that was my Archer and Olive order, just the notepad and the notebook. And set these over to the side. I'm gonna have a big old pile. So next up is let's see which direction is going to be easiest to read. Kind of there, Fern Creek stickers, and it's like all the book stuff has been getting me, sucking me in hard. And so this was primarily, actually, I think I did get some book stuff from Fern Creek. However, what actually got me was a post that she did on Instagram with regards to, was it the reading log? Maybe it was the reading log that got me, because I ended up also getting some sticker stuff for one of my new MäksēLife planners. And so a little thank you card from Fern Creek. And I got two, I got two, because I spent over $40. You could get 2 samplers. So I picked the School's Cool. I'm still trying to there we go. So it was the School's Cool sampler colorway. All the ones that are like this is just different colors. And then I got the meal plan grocery list. So let's see. And then let me quickly sort these out. And there's my order sheet. So that was the staple I was feeling. So I got, there's one, July, August. I honestly got sucked into August, the August stuff because it was sunflowers. July in review. And oh, it was these reviews. That's what it was. So let me quickly sort these. Okay. So we have, I got these 2 review sheets. So let's see if I can get this. So we have, there we go. And I apologize for if there's any echo. I just heard a little bit of it. I was trying to minimize that. But we have the review sheets, and it's reading, loving, watching, listening to, cooking, eating. What's that one? Doing. Like sometimes I can't read script upside down and backwards. Oh, Encyclopedia Brown, you failed me. Lessons learned, what worked, what didn't, wins, playing, memories, favorites, purchases, projects, and celebrating. So it was these review sheets that really stuck me in. I'm like, oh, I need those. So this one is for July. This is another July one. I really liked the flowers. And then I also got one August. Yeah, I didn't get the second August. So I got this August one, which I thought was very pretty with the sunflowers. So those were the review sheets. And then I also got some reading logs because, hey, why not like check it out? So this is July reading log. Let's see. And so you can see it's reading log, author, title, format, rating, genre, pages. And then if you want to fill in like with a little stamp or whatever, like it's 5 boxes for like 5 stars, whatever. Books read, so that you can put a number, favorite book, what book that was, how many pages you read, who's your favorite character, notes and quotes, little headset for listening and audio, and then a book for reading and print, some journaling sticker stuff. And then here's some icons for ebook, audiobook, or print physical book. I'm not sure what the arrows are for, star and heart, probably for your favorites. I'm assuming these numbers are if you read 12 books. So like one book, one number per book. So I will tell you that sometimes I'm barely 1 book a month. Other times I'm over 15 because I will get into a disassociative state. Here are some secondary stuff. So we have a library trip. So things you pick up at the library, bought more books, what books those were, bookstore trip, read all day, which yes, return library books. Let's see, July TBR, what your book goal was at the start of the month, and then how many books you actually read. And here's a reading tracker so you can like mark off what days you actually read. It's just a little calendar. So there's that. And then we have some listening. So we have started listening to and then finished listening to. So if you want to like put those in your regular planner. And then this is regular print books or ebooks, started reading dates, and finished reading. So that's another way to track. And then all of those again in the sunflower colorway for August. And here's the log itself. So there we go. And then I got some layout, 3 kits for, I have the MäksēLife daily planner now, the 6-month daily planner. So I got this one. This is I believe in one of the older kits. And so it's just each day. This is for the overview page, an overview page and numbers. This was a butterfly kit that I just really like the design of. And this one is kind of just a subtle, not subtle, it's rainbow, but some subtle designs to it. So I really liked that. So that was my Fern Creek stickers order. And again, the in review pages are what sucked me in. She did a post about those, and I was just like, I need those. And then I added everything I wanted and realized I was like $3 short of the $40 threshold to get 2 samplers, because you get 1 free sampler no matter what your order is. And then if you spend over $40, you get your choice of 2 samplers. And I was so close. I was like, okay, I'll go get more so I can get the extra free sampler. So that is Fern Creek stickers. So I hope you guys check them out if you have not encountered them before. Add those to the done pile. And next up is Chrissy Ann Designs. This was from her anniversary order. That is something that they do every year. This year was year 14. So happy anniversary, Chrissy, Kristen. And it is I only did one day. I didn't feel the need to do every single day. I did end up spending over $100. So a number of these things are free if you spent X amount of money. I did not hit the top order. And for the freebies, I don't remember what the spending threshold was for each of them. Like this is a friendship bracelet, celebrate, since that's what Kristen specializes in celebrating. And so I believe these were made, she had these commissioned or whatever from favorite daughter Emily on Instagram. So I don't remember what this particular freebie spend amount was. I believe every order got this holographic sticker. I'm a planner. Of course, I have a sticker for that. This was, I think, just the regular. Yeah, this was just the regular May order sheet. So these are sneak peeks, I believe, of things coming out later this year. And then this was, I believe, yeah. So this kit, this is the actual order. This kit was if you spent over $100. That I do remember, since again, I was so close. I was like, okay, fine. I will make sure I hit that amount. So sneak peek sampling of some of the new stickers coming to the shop later this year. So we've got full box stickers. And then there is some like listy things, and like if you want to do like meal planning with these. And then there is this sheet with some full boxes. Remember this. I believe this is a blackout kit. Yes, that is the other thing about this particular kit, is that it was a blackout kit because it's got a full bleed. And so there's some full boxes and sleeves. And then this is border cut, and then date and icons. And then we have some more various boxes. Wake up and be awesome, because all of you who are here watching replay or live, you are all awesome. And then some other like small boxes, more sleeves, and some quotes. So that was a fun little kit I'm looking forward to trying out. I don't usually do a whole lot of decorative sticker stuff, like full decorative sticker stuff anymore, mainly because of the time involved. But that looks fun to be playing with. So here. So the other thing I wanted to do, if I do the book journal, this is why I got this particular thing. This is a full map of the United States. So this is just one full sheet. It's not cut out. You just pull this off. So as you can see, I'm trying to figure out which direction I need to go for that. There we go. So we've got the full United States. And then I was thinking of like either doing books set in a state or the author from a state. I haven't decided yet. And then as I would do that, I'll just peel these off. So if you can also use these for, hey, this is where I've traveled to. If you have a travel journal, anything where you like have like something state-based. So I thought this would be fun to stick into a book journal if I actually do it that way, but I thought it was fun. And then this is transparent stickers. So these are just some quotes that I didn't have, thought would be fun. Keep calm and stick around. You're incredible. I've got a sticker for that, now or never. So just some fun ones. And then again, because I have the MäksēLife Daily, I went ahead and got both the planner, National Planner Day and 4th of July kits for that. So these are recent add-ons. So there's that one. You can see all the like little planner icons in the days, and then like kind of like subtle red, white, and blue fireworks. 4th of July is really big in my family because we have a family birthday on the 4th and a couple of other birthdays right around the 4th. So I got that. And then I went ahead, I have the celebrations collection from Chrissy Designs. So I went ahead and got the full 4th of July editions, decorative stuff. So if I want to do something special to like mark off like the birthdays or whatever, I thought these were a fun kit to have on hand for however I want to play with that. So this is the actual celebrations page, celebrations collection page, and then some more quotes for the 4th of July. Now, National Planner Day, there is this page from the 4th of July is already in the collection for National Planner Day. So I just picked up the 2 additional pages for National Planner Day for the celebrations collection kit that's already in there. So there are those from Chrissy Designs. So that's all the stickers and stuff that I got from them. So let me quickly set those aside before I get myself completely out of sorts. And okay, good. Just realized I did not pull my cutter over, a little hand cutter that I meant to have for this lovely thing. Something else, and this is what I did to get over $100, and because I had my eye on them, is these are metal travel things. So on the back, we have like monstera leaves. I think this might be palms. And you can probably hear this is metal. This is Adventure. And then this is from a Go Wild, Never Stop Dreaming. I kind of like the sentiment more than anything else, is that I always love travel and I never want to stop dreaming of travel. And so you can have your name put on. You can also put your address on. I did not put my address on. I did put one of my phone numbers. This is a Google Voice phone number, so I'm fine with having that shown because it's permanently set to Do Not Disturb. And before I forget, I'm going to set my whole system to Do Not Disturb, because my luck would be that my one nephew would call me and say, hey, can we talk? So this is the Do Not Disturb. This is the leaves. There we go. And you can see the font difference depending on which design you choose. And then this is the Adventure, how that looks. There we go. So those are the travel tags. I got new luggage earlier this year, so I wanted to add these on to those. And it's just one. I only got 2 pieces of new luggage, but I have some older luggage that these would also be useful for. I'm like waving over here with this hand. It's not under the camera. So I really liked having these available. She also literally, like almost right after I ordered these, she added new designs. So if you're at all interested in like luggage tags and durable luggage tags, because I have had these wire things on other pieces of luggage, I love them. They're extremely durable. Again, these are metal, so highly recommend. We will see how the how the actual design does when I take a trip in a couple of weeks. So this is the big boy. And let me pull out my scissors. I've been sitting on this. I did not even open this. I've had this for like 2 weeks. I'm like, wait, I will hold off. I will like do a live unboxing. And so if any of you were watching the anniversary sale from Chrissy Ann Designs, you can probably guess what this is. And it actually says, I don't know if you can see. It helps if I hold it that direction. I just cut it. I've got a tumbler for that. So this is a tumbler. And here, let me show you the tumbler that I actually use. I love this one. This is Simple Modern. I got it last year in 2023, not a Polycon, not the most recent one, which was this past April. I got this at the 2023 Polycon. One of the vendors was selling it. It's got an engraving. Let's see if you can see it, like a book stack and flowers. It's really gorgeous. And of course, I dropped it fairly quickly, but this is actually good. Like when I hold it like this, it's a great finger hold because it hit my concrete floor. I love this Simple Modern. It's been great. Everybody has Stanleys. I've been like, yeah, okay, whatever. I've got mine. It works. I liked what Kristen did. It's a Stanley. I honestly didn't get it because it's the Stanley. I truly don't care. I got it. Oh, there's a straw in there. I'll leave that for later. I got it because I liked the hollow engraving. So I love the bright pink. I adore the bright pink. I do. I am very much a bright pink girl, in addition to being navy and purple. But I liked the hollow effect. I really did. So yeah. So I can't remember if the pink is a consistent color tumbler for them. They also have black and white. But yeah, I was just like, no, I'll go ahead and get it. So I now have 2 40-ounce tumblers. And yeah, so we will see how everything works out with this one. I was thinking I could maybe take one into work. I don't want to leave. I don't think I'd want to leave either of these at work. Not for any reason except I think I would want them at home. But I might get another even cheaper brand 40-ounce tumbler for work. But I actually do have a 24-ounce cup at work. It's fine. I just don't think to refill it as often as I should. That being said, we are finally, hopefully very, very soon, getting a bottle filler on the floor. My office just moved. That's part of the life update. And I'm hoping for the bottle filler to actually be operational soon. They have it. It's right by my section, but they haven't actually made it operational last I heard. Anyway, moving on from bottle filler water, I'm very happy. I drink almost exclusively water these days. I'm just plain water ice. I will sometimes do a liquid IV if I need to get a extra hydration for whatever reason. But for the most part, I'm just like ice water. And that was the reminder I needed. So next up is the order from Laurel Denise. This is not part of the most recent order. I brought it up as an example, but I got 2 things. I got the Laurel Denise mini horizontal, as well as the new project planner, undated. So this is, I thought this was really cute. I literally did not even bother unboxing because I was like, you know what, this is going to be fun to do together. So let me go ahead and undo this. Let's see. Do I do it like that? There we go. Oh, aha. So it was very cute packaging and very nicely. I love the bubble wrap on these pricier planners. I think that's just very smart because you don't want to receive something that's already busted up before you get it. So forget what this colorway is for this color, but I like the purple. I like the floral design. But besides it being the mini, and because this is the size of the regular planner is this project planner from the first iteration. As you can see, big difference. I don't mind the project planner for the size because I can literally flip it around and have it sit just flat like this. So this is why I don't mind this. But I think if I had this one where it's like more intended for you to be able to like see like this, I don't know that I would like the bigger one as much. So what am I doing with a whole new planner, dated planner? So really quickly, this is the inside cover. It's got this pocket, comes with these two rulers. This one is "You are here," and this one is "You are also here." I like the humor of that one. So the first one is a little, has a little ruling, and then the second bookmark has like a scalloped edge. So this is specifically 2024 to 2025. So it's an academic year. And again, it's horizontal. So let's go ahead and open. So you've got all of the month and the first week of July. And this year, July and April, July, and October, and I think January too, all start on Monday. So if you're a Monday start person, you are in heaven. So you have the monthly overview. You've got the first week. You've both the dated and then the undated, and kind of like a weekly overview here, and then notes pages in the back. And then at the back of the set of little minis, you have a habit tracker, which I'm not big on tracking habits. So the way it works, if you've never seen Laurel Denise before, you've got the first week, and then you've got the second week, and then you've got this is O-ring binding. So this is not necessarily the easiest to flip when I'm holding it like this. And then third week, and so on and so forth. But you always have the view of the month when you're looking at the dated. So I specifically got the horizontal for the size because the vertical, I did not like the spacing. I already think I write big, and I do. I can write small, but my hand cramps and it's just not fun. So I got the horizontal so I wouldn't feel like as constrained to be as tight as possible with my writing. What I'm doing with this is tracking my writing work activities. So when I've written, how much have I written? How many sprints have I done for the day? Have I posted to Instagram? Have I cross-posted to YouTube? Because I have a YouTube channel for my writing author name. I also have a TikTok, but I don't know at this point. I'm still letting stuff fall out. I think it works very well for some people. I have not cracked the code for myself for TikTok, and I'm fine with that. But like, have I posted to social media? What other things have I done? Have I scheduled a collaboration with another writer? For an example, last weekend, I had a Instagram giveaway with a friend of mine. And so had to remember to check in with her, what she needed from me, which thankfully was very little, except the post collaboration invitation when she posted it. And then when she sent me the information for the person who won, we did a print book giveaway, for one from each of us for a specific title of ours. I only have the one, but she had another one that was also wedding themed. And we then had to send out the books individually. I thankfully didn't have to send it to her and then have it sent on to the winner. I had to get the book sent out to the winner, and I did that yesterday. So I need to track all of that for myself and make sure I get my stuff done. And so this is something that is relatively small, relatively portable. it's not a whole lot of space that I feel like I need to fill it up, because that's not its purpose. This is not decorative planning. This is very functional planning for me, and tracking. And so that is what I got this for. We'll see if I use it for the full year. What I might end up doing is just using it for July to December. And I really like it. And if they offer this again for the calendar year for 2025, I might go ahead and just order this, a new one for the calendar year 2025. We will see. So, but yeah, so you have the 12 months that this covers. We'll flip to the back. There's some notes pages and goal setting and goal reflection. So you have grid pages, you have dot grid pages, and then you have books I'm reading, things I'm listening to, happy moments, gratitude, hobbies, ways I'm moving my body, I'm excited for, I'm hopeful for. So that's kind of like nice little reflection points. And then there's also a pocket at the back. So, and then all the contact information for Laurel Denise. So I've been intrigued by this planner for a while, so I'm looking forward to testing it out for this. So stick that in the pile. All right. The other thing I got from Laurel Denise again, I like their packaging. Essentially this, but they made sure it was wrapped up. Even that, I honestly don't know if this corner got bumped at home or wherever, but we have the second project planner. And the only difference between these two, because they're both undated, is the color. I just couldn't, when I saw that the new undated monthly project edition was this royal purple, I was just like, I need that. It's like, I'm not planning on using it for a while because I will be using this. I've only used up 3 months in this one. This was the original one, but I want to have this on hand. So yeah, I got it for the color. So, but how I have been using this one, I actually got this one last year when it launched, because again, I wanted to kind of try out Laurel Denise, and this wasn't really what I wanted. This ended up not being a good choice in terms of trying out their main planners, because this is not their main planner. It's not the orientation and setup of their main planner. So what I had originally gotten it for was not a great idea. I used it in April. Let's see if I can get that. April of 2023, and then set aside and didn't do a darn thing with it because of life. We will just say that the way life happened last year. However, I needed a planner for this coming. I decided to start doing Instagram more as my author persona, and I wanted something to brainstorm on. My friend who I did the Instagram thing with last weekend, she is very much a digital planner. I'm not. It wasn't working. And so I got this. And so these are some ideas that I had. So that is the next 3 to 6 months. So this is like my content brainstorm in the back on the notes pages, and things that I can do if I want to do like ARC signups. And I just use these little Avery tabs. So I've got, this one is this month. Then I've got my content brainstorm on the grid pages, which don't bother me. And then after that, in the dot grid pages, I have the next 3 to 6 months. And what I'm doing back here are some things that I got the idea from my friend Zoe York. And I think I'm looking over at her stack of books that I have. It's Romance Your Plan, where she talks about planning out your next however many months. She usually does about 12 herself. And it's a rolling thing. So it's like, I probably should, now that I'm in June, probably should flip to the next page and do the next few. but you can see what my target release date is for the next book. But these are like kind of like brainstorming things that I'm finding really useful to have in this planner. So I will use this until I run out of the monthly pages. It's really great at keeping me on track. I'm really enjoying it. Content buckets. It's flexible, but it gives me some direction. So, and this is just what it looks like inside, where it's just an empty month overview page. And then however you want to use for plannings. And if you have like daily habits, you can do that here. So this is, I'm liking this. I am liking this a lot more than I thought. And it's honestly finding use because this sat for over a year unused. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. And I figured out what to do with it. So I got the second one to have ready to go, and it's purple. So that is Laurel Denise. If there's, let me know if you're hearing an echo. It's like, I know I'm hearing an echo somewhere, but I think it's just one of my speakers that aren't connected correctly. We will see. Next up, we have MäksēLife, and this is the actual order I made. And I'm also going to go over what I got for as the affiliate preview. So when you don't have like a full, the big planner, this is how they ship out in this padded envelope that is still MäksēLife branding. Again, makes for a fun order to receive. All right, cutting this open. Can I tear open? Yeah. So let me tear open the rest. And I just ordered a couple of things. And those things were the dot markers, because I did not get these last year. There was a little bit of a sale on these. I don't know if they're still on sale. They might be, because I think these are part of the summer clearance to help clear out the warehouse space. But these are the Mäksē dot markers, and this is what they look like. So they're all color coordinated to the MäksēLife areas of life colors. And I actually have the Mäksē markers sitting over here on the other side of the table. So the dot markers are bigger. The regular markers are the dark gray, light gray, but otherwise they pretty much match up. And I'm looking forward to finally using I don't know if you can read with the lighting, Mäksē dot. Oh, that's upside down. So yeah, Mäksē dots. And then kind of read these. Got the marks. So I like the packaging. It's fun. So, and then the other thing that I got was one of the notebooks, specifically one of the weekly notebooks. I actually did get a weekly notebook as part of my preview package, but this is a very, very specific intended use. So the, whoops, sorry. The affirmation on this is there is a past version of yourself that is so proud of how far you've come. And you've got the brighter pink and like the darker plum. I did specifically choose this for the affirmation to remind myself. And also, if you haven't seen, see if I can get a good shot of the debossed weekly. So the daily notebooks will say daily. I'll show you that in a moment. But it's just this weekly overview. And I'm going to be using it as a spending tracker. So that is why I picked out this affirmation. It's because I want to get much better at being more cognizant of what I'm spending and where I'm spending it. Trying to do it digitally is just, it's not a thing for my brain. So I got this. I actually had oh my God. Robin, if you are still here, you are going to laugh your butt off because I almost said Alora's Cave instead of Erin Condren. I had EC in my brain and I went back away. And thank you for the confirmation about the echo. It's all in my head. I had an Erin Condren. God, I had an Erin Condren Compact Vertical when it first released that I used as a spending tracker. It helped for a while and then I just fell off using it. I don't even know where that particular planner went to. But it's very similar layout to this one. And so I'll be using this as all right, today's Monday. I spent X amount here, X amount there, X amount. So so I have a more concrete feeling in my head of how much money I'm spending in a week. So this is 30 weeks for the weekly planners. And if you haven't seen, the end papers are the affirmation in the front, comes with a little bookmark fabric stringer thingy. And in the back is a little pocket. So since I'm using this as like a financial tracker, if I get receipts during the day, I can just stuff them in there. And at the end of the day, pull them out and put them into the tracker. So preview, flipping my body completely around. So this is what I got for the preview from MäksēLife for being an affiliate. And I got the Moxie Message gel pens, which I'm really enjoying using these. If you don't like the ink, it is black ink. If you want blue ink or, different colored ink, there's a lot of replacement pen refills that you can put in. I have personally tested Pentel Energel In-Free, does fit, as well as the Sarasa clip refills. They also fit. In the Sarasa clips, you can get colors to match pretty much all of these barrel colors. So if you like the super matchy, that is one solution for you. And then I also got this weekly, and again, let's see if I can, yeah, so you can see that. And this particular affirmation is, every day is a fresh start, just began. I like that affirmation as well. Again, the same affirmation on the end papers and exact same layout. I did not want to turn this into a spending tracker because this is already my, I'm using it as kind of like examples for possible spreads for when I decide to make content with MäksēLife products. So that was what I'm using this one for. And then I also got the daily notebook. So let's see if we can get yeah. So this one is blue, and this is, you are the author of your own story, write it with intention, which I swear when I saw that, I thought Chrissy, who's operations manager for MäksēLife, was kind of like, I need the next book. I need the next book, because she's read it. She's read the first book, and every time I post about the second book, she's like, when do I get it? So this is just the basic daily spread. I say spread, but the daily page. So they've had the sticky pad dailies before. It's the same layout that is in the current daily notebook, same daily page that is on the old quarterlies if you had those. And so there's a page per day. So there are 60 pages. I did do an example. Somebody was in the MäksēLife Facebook group was talking about needing more space. So I actually, if you didn't see it, I did what a 2-page spread might look like for the daily. And this is where having a notebook like this is actually useful, because you get the 2 pages next to each other. So if you're more like, no, I kind of need 2 pages for a daily, this is a potential option for you, because both all these new releases from MäksēLife are undated. So you can make it however you would work best for you. And then we have the daily coiled notebook. So this one is, your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. And again, on the end papers is the affirmation. This one also comes with, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the months are, there we go. So the months are on here where you can stick them on the tabs, and they just slip right on in to there. So you don't, lose them. And so then you've got the title page, undated daily, and then this one, unlike the daily notebook is just the daily pages. So this is just daily pages. The coiled daily is a monthly overview. These stickers are Lemon and Honey Studio. I thought they were just really wonderful, rainbow floral, just a fun way to incorporate the rainbow. And then you also have the weekly overview. So this is what I got, the Chrissy Ann Designs kit, the Fern Creek stickers kits for all of this. So, and then you have 7 individual days for each week, and then you go to the next overview page. So what's different about this coil daily versus the quarterly coil dailies is that this one doesn't do not have the weekly reflections and actions anymore. I use the companion notebooks and have been for this entire year, and I've been really loving them. So that's where I do my weekly reflections and actions. It's been great. So I love, and because all of those pages for the weekly reflections and actions and the monthly review and all of that have been taken out, they now have 6 months in this coil daily instead of just 3. So you only need to buy 2 of these if you want to use the coil daily for the year instead of 4 when they had the quarterlies. So just as heads up. And then in addition to what you get as part of that, you do get a little bookmark that is snaps in, coiled, and it's really simple. This was something I made myself. I think I did it as an Instagram story. If anybody wants this, I will share the Canva. I did it in Canva. I'll share the template link so you can make a copy and adjust it for yourself. But it's, let's see if I can, it's weekly reset action. So these are things that I can do every week to like reset myself. So health is like resetting my medications for the week. Home is taking out the trash and recycling. Health and finance is meal planning. So helps me make better food decisions as well as help me manage my food budget and so on and so forth. So those are just ideas that are specific to me, but I'd be happy if you like it. I'll be happy to send you the Canva link. Just let me know in the comments let me know in the comments after the live is over, because that'll be easier for me to remember to put it in. And then, so you've got each month, there's like little sayings for every single month. And then in the back, so this is my Lemon and Honey Studio order. I took this to Chicago with me. That's why it's back there. There is this little pocket, again, with the end papers with the affirmation and lots. Let's see if I can get this to show. So this is where the notes, there are lots of notes pages in this. So if you like making a lot of notes, that is available to you, and the strap to hold it together. So that's the foiled daily notebook from MäksēLife. Next up is Procrastiplanner, etc. Adrienne has some new releases, and she has also not only new releases, but for some of her, Adrienne also is the one who does HB90 stickers and writing focus stickers. In fact, let me pull out this is a sampler set that she has. It's, so if you are into publishing, if you're an author, this is her mini weekly sampler for, oops, I've got a emoji screen pop on my laptop. So if you are into paper planning, so sending arcs, blog post, this is one of her sampler sets that I really like. It's really cute. But she, for some of the HB90, she now has this vinyl. It's a bit thicker. And here, these are, This is the HB90 Method quarterly Kanban reset. And let's see, I think you can tell the color difference. And this is just one of her regular record monthly profit. This isn't HB90 specific. You can see the color difference, I think, I hope. And so I'm looking forward to trying this out and checking this out. Again, this is like stuff that I would put in the Laurel Denise. And so these are, she has, for a lot of them, she has both a regular size sticker sheet as well as, whoops, too far that way, as well as the mini sheet. So these are new ideas. I actually ordered something else. I got these yesterday. I immediately, as soon as I realized that I had the wrong item, I emailed Adrienne, and she was immediately responded and apologized and said she would send me the correct item I had ordered. I love Adrienne. It was not, I knew it would not be an issue. So if you ever have if anything pops up wrong, just email and just say, hey, I just noticed I got the wrong thing. How can we take care of this, no matter who the shop owner is? Most shop owners will immediately want to rectify the issue. At the same time, I would also say, don't expect immediate responses, because many of these shop owners, this is not their primary job. And often, even if it is their primary job, they are the one doing all the things. They're the ones creating the actual artwork or design, or coming up with what, like going out, if they're not artists themselves, going out and finding clip art that they can use for the stickers that they want to create. And so they're doing the create aspect of having a business. They are also the ones who are doing the production work of having a business. They are also the ones doing customer service. Those are three distinct hats and duty. So I always recommend giving small shop owners grace. That is partially because my general philosophy, as well as the fact that I last week saw somebody rip a new one over an issue they had with somebody's Kickstarter in a very rude way. And I was not happy myself as somebody who backed the Kickstarter to see that kind of behavior. But I also happen to know the person who did the Kickstarter, and I'm friends with her. And I just thought it was very rudely done, because it's like the person who ran the Kickstarter they and their partner, business partner, had seen the comments of people who were disappointed, came up with a solution, and it's presented the solution. And then this person who I had the issue with said that they didn't have faith in the solution. It's just kind of like, all right, you know what, you go have fun. You enjoy your life. You obviously, whatever. But that was something completely different. Adrienne responded immediately. She'll have it out. I have full, complete trust in her. She's great. So again, if you run into any issues, no matter who the shop is, just reach out and say, hey, I noticed this issue. And I'm sure that they will do their best to rectify and make you feel like a valued customer. So these are the other sheets that I got besides, and I know exactly why. So this is a new idea. I had ordered newsletter. So it's very easy to, if you're like packing a lot of orders, you see new and your brain stops, because my brain would do this too. This is why I have a lot of empathy for shop owners. I know I would do stuff like that too. So, and then this one is record monthly profits. One day it will be profits, but it's like, for me, it's monthly profits. It's more like income and expenses. That's why I got this. Because I wanted that sheet size and I wanted a full sheet. So in fact, that's what I did this morning. And then this one is download subscribers, because I have a newsletter and it's always good to back up your newsletter subscribers. This one is working in bed. And this particular sheet, Adrienne has multiple skin tones available. So please do check those out. There's a number of sheets like that where multiple skin tones are available. And then this is another HB90 sheet, because that starts tomorrow. So reset Kanban. And then Q1 planning. Oh, this is just Q1 planning. Huh. I thought that was multiple. I will go back and just get multiple days, multiple quarters then. So as for the planning for every quarter. So that is, oh, and then this was the freebie. I thought this was very funny considering I also got that. So I just thought that was just a hilarious coincidence from two completely separate shops. So this one says, finish your TBR fuel iced coffee. I'm not an iced coffee person, but I do appreciate the finish your TBR fuel. So lots of lovely reading and writing theme stickers from Procrastiplanner, etc. I also, honestly, if you're a shop owner, I loved what Adrienne did with this. This is still, so hopefully you can see it's like she's got just the name. She's got if you want the website, you want this. If you want the Instagram, you want this. And if you want the email, you want this. So I just thought that was a really cute idea to have. So, all right, Procrastiplanner. And then last one, and actually this was the first order of all of this, the Coffee Monsters Co. So this was from, I forget which themed order it was, but this was what I got. I managed to restrain myself mostly. And I got these 2 pins. These are magnetic pins. So this is what it looks like on the back. I have Just Keep Swimming. And then I have the little Sleepy in the sheep costume emoji. And I actually have both of these with the regular pin back, but I wanted the magnetic pin for reasons. I also got 2 washi, and then let's see if we can do it this way. So this one, I don't know if you can see in the light and the glare with having the wrapper still on, but this one has like some storm cloud foil. And then this one is a redo of the planner time. And let's see if I can washi stack, person with the journal, happy mail. And so, yeah, so there's that. And then the other one that I got, this is a little lobster clasp pin with an emoji within a heart. And here are stickers I got. So Helen at the Coffee Monsters Co. has recently added in genre stickers. So if you're a reader, this is stuff that you can also put in your book journal. This one is the romance, and you can see genre emojis, romance. And then I also got spicy. So I couldn't resist. So it's got a little chili pepper and fire next to the emoji head for the spicy. And then there's also a sampler sheet with all of them. So let's see if I can get this. So we have romance, mystery, nonfiction, action, sci-fi, comedy, horror, thriller, chick flick. So these are also good for movies. Adventure, drama, history, true crime, classic, biography, musical, fantasy, spicy, graphic novel, documentary, poetry, self-help, tearjerker, reality, and spiritual. So let's see if I can. So that's all of the ones, and you can drama with the king. So that is what the sampler looks like. And then you can get individual sheets of any of these. And then this is the, she's did birth flowers for the year. So this is the large birth flower doodles for Q3. So July, August, and September. And you can get ones for the whole year. And this is the washi paper. So that's a little thinner than the standard sticker paper that they offer. And then this is again in the washi paper. So this is the go sampler. So if like you wanted a little sampler to bring with you, if you were like traveling or just from day to day, this is a sampler that they offer. And then here you can kind of see the difference, I think. So this is on the right, left for you. This is the washi paper, and on the right, this one is the standard sticker paper. So I think you can kind of like see the color difference a little bit, at least against the sticker back. I'm sure the washi will probably look even different on the journal paper, or planner paper, whatever you use. So these are the birth flowers, all 12 of them. Assuming this is first 4 months of the year, and then second next set of 4 months for the year, and then the last 4 months of the year. So I thought they were pretty. I liked them. And this is the little sampler with the order. Let's see if we can get up there. And in addition to all of that, I got this little like sticker holder. So this envelope is supposed to fit your standard little, if you're like wanting to go somewhere, you could just pop them in there and they fit perfectly. But I got it, well, partially for that, but I also got these kind of affirmation cards. So if you need like quick little pick-me-up, close your eyes and listen to music. So these are like kind of like self-care things you can do. Chat with a loved one, update your journals, disconnect and unplug, do your skincare routine, bundle up in a book, clean an area of your space, do something you love, with a lot of little ideas like gaming, exercise, crafting, painting, baking, little icons for that. Go to bed early, watch a movie or a show, grab a treat, and connect with nature. So I thought these were like really great ideas for just things to remind yourself of self-care and things you can do for self-care. And so I keeping them in the little envelope. And then this was the bean card, or coffee bean card that came with. So gotta love the ice cream stand. So those are all of the orders. And let me go ahead and switch back to me. Hello. So those are all the orders that I got from May and June. And I will hopefully not have any more orders for a while, because I need to not spend money. But let's get into the life update. Oh, one thing I want to mention before I forget, Coffee Monsters Co. Actually just opened their stationery pre-order for 2024. So starting as of about 10 minutes ago, until next Saturday, I believe. Check the website, but you can pre-order some washi, some not a pouch like this. This pouch, dig in here. I have to clear out these pouches. This pouch, when filled, is going to look like this. So this pouch is this pouch, just different color. There's two different size and different styles from these pouches also available for pre-order. If you like stamping, there's another set of stamps that you can get. Washi, the stamps, the pouches. I think that might be it, but check out their stationery pre-order. That started today. I will be going over there later. So yes, I will be getting stuff, but that won't be arriving for a while. So that was Coffee Monsters Co. And all right, life update. My office moved. So if you weren't here at the start, I started talking a little bit more about my office has been in some stage of the moving process since last September. And that's when we got notified that the move would actually be happening. I started my job 12 and a half years ago. And since day one, I was told, well, at some point we'll be moving to the main campus. It's not even I began to doubt. It's like I was full on doubting that would ever happen while I worked there. But for various reasons, the move happened and is happening. We've been moving down in stages since February, and it's been eating up a lot of my mental brain space, my mental space, processing space. I am not sad about the move. I did kind of enjoy the area that where my old office was at. There were some benefits to it. I have been my division has been down there for 2 full weeks now. So I've been in the office twice. Last Friday, which was not my usual. Fridays are not my usual day in the office, but I was there last Friday because I was out of I had something else going on Monday, which was my usual day in the office. So I just switched out my days in the office to last Friday. So last Friday was my first official day in that space. And this past Monday was my first regular official day in the office. And it also happened that there was an event going on in one of the other buildings. And it was like, so easy access to this really is kind of cool. So it's also a new area for me to explore. It's not that I'm completely new to the area. I've been there more than multiple times over the years, but being there on a regular basis is new to me. So really exploring the various food options, and there are a lot more food options than where my previous office was located, at least for lunch. There are just new routines to figure out. So it's like there's a lot of, this is fun. This is the new part of being in a new location. And I don't have to learn a new job along with the new office. So that is nice. It's like I still have the same job I've been doing, so I'm only learning the new space and geography, not new space and geography and new people and new job. So this is probably as much fun as a move is going to get for me. But because it was a move, lots of brain space got taken up, and I am relieved that at least my stage of the move is pretty much over at this point. So I've already got more energy than I did even a few weeks ago. So I'm really happy about that. I'm happy to have some of my mental space back, my mental energy back. And that is playing into the writing. I've been slowly working on the book for the second book since February, and I've made some progress since then. And I am looking forward to finishing the book. I will be doing that at some point this summer. I don't know exactly when, but I'm hoping for early August. We will see. Until I get to basically the last chapter that I know is the last chapter, I'm not going to make any firm plans about release dates or anything like that. But I am making progress that I'm confident in. And so hopefully early August, I will have the first draft of this book done. We will, again, I hate committing to anything because I've been working on this book in some form for close to 18 months, which is a really long time for me. And I'm not happy about that for various reasons, but I'm actually really enjoying the story. I'm very confident in what I have at this point. I'm just not confident in saying, yes, I will be done by this date. That I'm not confident about, but I am confident in the book. So that is making me very, very happy. And I'm looking forward to finishing it and getting it out into the world. And as part of that, HB90, I haven't done a full course of HB90 in a few quarters because of just the brain space I was in over the last year and a half. So when I had the realization a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, oh yeah, HB90 bootcamp is coming up starting tomorrow for anyone who's interested. And I was like, oh yeah, No, I want to do that this quarter. I really want to do that this quarter. So I'm really looking forward to doing HB90 boot camp. I even yesterday did the whole workbook of picture your ideal life to do some prep work for it. I had some realizations as part of doing that prep work that I was very thankful that I had a coaching session already scheduled for last night with my strengths coach through the Better Faster Academy. I was very thankful that was already scheduled and on the docket for the day after I had worked through some of those questions and the picture of your life, because it had been so long. And it was like, oh yeah, yeah, this is a thing. So I have a therapist as well. And so I might bring that up again on Tuesday. We will see. But yeah, very glad I had the coaching session already scheduled. But I'm really looking forward to going through this process when it's been a minute since I was in a good brain space to really dive in and fully do this. And I also, because I've done it so many times, I also have a really good idea as to what works for me and what doesn't. So I'm excited about that too. So if anybody's planning on going through this quarter again, please let me know. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing with that. If you haven't done it before, I think I might try to do daily community posts this coming week with how I'm doing with getting it done. I don't know that I have the energy bandwidth to do videos on a daily basis. I think that might be a little too much for me, especially as I'm still trying to settle into new routines of the new office, as well as a few other things, as well as writing. But I think I can do the daily community posts. So keep an eye out for those if you're at all interested. But yeah, that starts tomorrow. So if you are planning on signing up for this quarter, I think Sarah has cut, you have to sign up by 12 noon Eastern if you want to participate in the boot camp for this quarter. If you don't, that's fine. There's always going to be another one. And I think the kickoff call, if you are an alumni and or if you've already registered, I think the kickoff call is usually at about 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. I know that. So take a look in the Teachable course for confirmation. Do not rely on me remembering, because I don't know that I actually confirmed. And then Sarah's also said that if you are either an alumni or if you're enrolled in this quarter's boot camp, she is also doing a closing call next Saturday. So don't forget that. I do plan on attending that, which should be interesting. I usually get the first, I want to say 3, maybe even 4 days done during boot camp. It's days 5, 6, and 7 that I kind of like get distracted with other life stuff going on. So we'll see if I do all 7 days this boot camp, but I have confidence in myself in doing at least days 1 through 3, especially since I already did the pre-work of the Plan Your Ideal Life workbook, which if you are new to the HB90 bootcamp, if you are already signed up, definitely go take a look in the Teachable course. You should have access to the Plan Your Ideal Life workbook. And I highly recommend, if you have not done it, working through that and at least thinking about the questions. You don't necessarily have to like write out it, but get your thoughts going and considering the questions that are in that workbook. That will help you with setting up your goals. So I highly recommend that. And if you're an alumni, I kind of recommend that doing that at least once a year, if not every 6 months. So as HB90. And then the other thing I'm looking forward to doing this coming summer is Club Moxie, not just MäksēLife, but Club Moxie. The July, August, September quarter is going to be season of Yes Again. And I meant to grab one of the things we did for last year's season of Yes. And it was one of the few things, activities that I fully participated in last year, because I did not realize last year how bad of a mental state I was in at the time. Things are a lot better. I'm very thankful for therapy. highly recommend. And I'm very glad that I finally got off my keister and went back into therapy. But I wish I had been in a better mental space to fully appreciate the season of Yes last year. So I was really excited when they announced that they were going to be doing it again this year. So there's a lot of activities, at least how last year went. Every week there was like a new activity to really get you to more deeply connect with yourself, with how you refill your well, whether it's creatively or through your relationships, or doing activities such as going out a hike. A lot of these are things that are kind of like related to the season of Yes. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So I definitely recommend, if you're at all interested in Club Moxie, I would recommend signing up for season of Yes. It's not Club Moxie, at least this year. I'm sure that they're probably going to be having it for the future. It's a rolling enrollment period. It's not. It had been all right from this date to this date. You can sign up for this quarter. Now it's as soon as you sign up, you are in Club Moxie. So. July 1st is when season of Yes starts. At the kickoff, the kind of like initial call for that is, I just saw it, I want to say the 9th. Let's see, my birthday. Yeah, it might be Tuesday the 9th. So I know it's the second week. I know it's the second week of July for sure, because the first week is 4th of July and all that fun stuff. So, they don't have anything scheduled for that week. If you're outside of the U.S., that week pretty much means nothing unless you're maybe in Canada, where July 1st is Canada Day. Like I said, for me, it's mainly more that I have a family member with a birthday on the 4th. So we got family birthday stuff going on that week. But yeah, so season of Yes, kind of their big kickoff call for the quarter is going to be the second week of July. I really like it. I'm really looking forward to like being in the mental space that I am now. I'm done with that office move. I'm in a good spot with my writing and feeling more confident and joyful about it. Stuff is working out in the personal life. I'm getting stuff kind of like cleared out and cleaned up. Things are like feeling like they're coming together. And not that things were completely out of whack before, except for maybe mentally. But it just feels like there's like kind of like more stuff coming together. And I think the activities that we do during season of Yes is going to help even more so with that. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. I was going to check my mail. I forgot to do that. I had also, I just realized in my notes, I have also signed up for a monthly Pipsticks sticker club subscription. What I like about that is that you can sign up for the subscription and then you can pause the subscription for a multi-month period if you don't want to get it. So I had paused it starting in June, and then the next day or something they sent out, here's our sneak peek preview for June, and it was all travel stuff. I'm like, damn it. So I unpaused for June, and then I paused again for starting in July. So I'm really liking it. And I left those in the other room too. So what I'm actually using those stickers for is my little rewards for my writing. So if I do my writing task for the day, which is either a writing sprint or reviewing the chapter I just finished and doing a worksheet for the next chapter, I give myself a sticker on a little calendar that I got from Target. So that is what I'm using those stickers for. But I will be using the ones that are in the June subscription for when I start traveling again, which is the other reason why I got the weekly planner to track my finances, because I want to start traveling again. And that is a theme that also came up in the Plan Your Ideal Life workbook. I miss traveling. I want to travel again. So, yeah, so those are things for me to like keep in mind. This is what I want to be doing in the future is I want to be traveling. So that is my life update. Those are all of the orders. If you guys have any questions, thank you to those of you who joined me in the chat. Please feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the things that I ordered or any of the stores that I ordered from, or any questions about the life update. Please feel free to leave a comment. It's so great seeing you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for continuing to stick with me as I bop in and out of here on YouTube. You can always find me on Instagram as at Crafting Ruby Dreams over there, just all one word. Yeah, and if you are at all interested in romance, Stretch can also buy my book as Katie Lillig, Not So Runaway Bride. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. And oh, Michelle, yeah, Julia, I'm sorry I did those first. So those started at 2, so you have to watch the replay. But I went through everything. And but yes, I'm so glad you popped in, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I have got to get working on some other stuff, namely my writing for the day. So I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. May all your dreams be Ruby dreams. And thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye. Yes, end stream.